Howdy folks, Herbo here. Cattle & Crops has got a new update, 0.9. And the main addition is what you see right here, corn harvesting. So we can harvest kernel corn with a new header from their new agricultural partner, I hope I'm saying it right, Geringhoff. So it's a great looking header, a lot of detail. And I've got the AI harvesting this field, so I'm just hanging out on the combine. I've got an AI driving the combine and an AI driving the tractor. Unfortunately, I've been doing a little testing with this, and the AI is still kind of brain dead sometimes. We'll see if they can actually manage to get under the... Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. So yeah, the AI is still kind of brain dead. But corn harvesting is cool. Let me see if I can just manually take over here and get this to offload. There we go. Hold still. No, hold still. We'll see if they'll take back off. The main thing with the AI is after it offloads, it wants to turn around and run right smack into the combine. That's been a problem for a few patches. But the fact that we can harvest corn like this is pretty cool. I like it. Like I said, the header's got a lot of detail. It picks up each stalk kind of individually, which is pretty neat. I think the corn is a little too green. So here you can see the problem with the AI. They just run into each other all the time. So I'm going to back him up. What's nice though is you can take control. As long as you're holding a button down, the AI will just stop. I'm going to get out of his way. Alright, we'll let the AI take back over. It'll hopefully figure things out. So the corn is a little green. This, I believe, is the last growth stage of corn. So it's a little bit yellow. But it's just way too green. I wanted to back up, but he's in the way. Alright. I thought maybe I could just have the AI do things and I would talk, but we're not quite there yet. The AI, when it works, is an awesome thing to behold, but it's still fairly brain dead. Alright, we'll let him sit over there, sort things out. Let's go have a look here at the corn. The chopped windrow is not too bad. It's kind of low resolution. But speaking of resolution, I am running this. Let's just pop over here to the settings. On basically high. I think I put it on high and I bumped down the anisotropic filtering maybe. But the frame rate is up. It actually runs smoother. Need to put this back in full screen mode. I get an extra 10 to 12 FPS if I run it in full screen. I'm going to switch that back real quick. This is not a highly polished video. It's just kind of me taking a quick look at the patch. There we go. Let all the textures load back in. But yeah, I've hit 60 FPS fairly consistently, and it's anywhere from 30, 45 on up, depending on what's going on the screen. But it's good to see that performance is increasing. So it dumps a windrow on the ground here with the chopped corn, but you're not able to do anything with it. You can't rake it up or anything like that. It just stays on the ground. Now what are you guys up to? Really? It's like herding cats. He's honking at the dude. Get him off the field. Maybe he'll set off the field and wait. Here, you sit over there. So another interesting change is they've made the wheels... They've like attached the wheel models to the physics, if that makes sense. So before you would put on the brakes and like the wheels would stop spinning and you would skid to a stop. That's mostly no longer the case, although you sometimes can get them to do that. The wheels are actually attached to the physics, which is nice. I'm standing in his way. Maybe I should just block him. And a lot of the other changes they had on the changelog were internal. A lot of like scripting and pathing and stuff like that. A lot of functions internally have changed. And they're moving more and more to the Tombstone version of the engine. Let's pop that up. I am in 1 speed. Yep. 1 times speed. We'll get a look at the back of the combine here. So it basically just spits out the chopped stuff. And then that stays on top until you cultivate or plow or something like that. See, they're sinking into the ground nicely. They're just determined to run into each other. Put him out of there. No, I'm not quite out of the way, am I? Okay, he's going to move. It's all good. Good to look here as he goes into the corn. It's a good looking header. I really like it. It's super detailed. But, and I'm not 100% sure how... Oh, hey, look, it's actually working. I'm not sure how this header is supposed to work, but it's laying down this chop texture right there. I would expect it to lay down the chop texture back here. So I don't think that's right. I don't think the header's doing any chopping, but I could be wrong. I don't know how that works. If you do know how this works IRL, let me know in the comments. I thought the header just kind of gobbled it up and shoved it back into the combine, and then all the processing took place in the combine. I don't know how accurate that is. Maybe the header does some chopping too? I'll have to look into that. See, the wheels are mostly attached to the physics now. I love how it's like sinking into the ground. A little overdone on that effect, but it's still cool. How much of a load you got on there? The AI is really smart yet really dumb at the same time. So that's pretty much it. We got a new header. We can harvest corn. And the wheel physics are updated. I don't think there's a whole lot more. There's more console commands. Like I said, more internal and scripting type stuff going on. They continue to polish. I am quite excited for the performance increase. That is really good to see. I hope they keep that up. Because if they release 1.0 with this bad performance, it's going to be pretty sad. Anywho, that'll be it for this. Just a quick look at 0.9. Go check it out on the forums. They've got a full changelog there. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.